Hey guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Happy birthday, Virgo. To our Virgo Sun signs, wishing you all the best on your next trip around the sun. This is good for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's not date or time specific. Whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it may be your message at that time, but it is a general reading, so it won't resonate for everyone. That's why I say take what speaks to you, leave the rest. We do have some stuff going on in the cosmos. It's retrograde parade during the month of September. We have, let's see, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, and Chiron are already retrograde, and Mercury is going to join them in a couple days on the 9th. So Mercury retrograde will be taking place in the sign of Libra, and he will move backwards, crossing back into your sign, Virgo, and then turning around and heading back. So that will unfold throughout October. At the end of October, we have Mars stationing retrograde in Gemini. He's already in the sign of Gemini, so that's our walk and our talk energy, Mars being the walk and Gemini being the talk. So lots of getting into alignment for the next several, next good 3-4 months. So I just want to let you know about that. That's what's going on. We have the full moon in Pisces coming up on the 10th, the day after Mercury stations retrograde. So some energy coming through in the cosmos. Sometimes it finds its way into the reading. I just like to let you know what's going on. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us here by subscribing. That helps me get my message to more people. And for those who are returning Virgo, I love you so much. My sister and brother Virgos, love seeing you in the comments. I do hold those for review now. That's a new thing. So if you post a comment and you don't see it show up right away, that's just because it's held back. And once I can get to it, I will. Okay, so that is something I did to make me kind of have more sanity in my life. Here we go, Virgo. There's the Hermit, wise leader. You are a beacon for others, and you are. Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. Feels like a little 10 of Cups energy right there. And faraway places, get ready for new horizons. To me, this is that... 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands energy of really kind of looking out on the horizon and sort of seeing possibilities and things that could be new experiences for you. You may be leading the way on that. Some of you may actually be traveling. That's always possible. But new horizons, 9th house as well. So if you've got a lot of energy building up in your 9th house like I do, that faraway places and new horizons can be educational pursuits, mind expansion, spirituality expansion, all of that good 9th house stuff. Okay. Here we go, Virgo. I'm doing this split spread, so I'll pull the cards and then we'll go through it and then I will clarify. Of course, I'm saying this side is your divine counterpart. And this side is the Virgo energy, but it can come through reverse for you. So, especially if you're here as a cross watcher, which you are more than welcome to be here as a cross watcher. So, your person is showing up in this Knight of Pentacles. I love it. The Knight of Pentacles is all the knights make offers. They take action, they make offers. With the case of the Knight of Pentacles, it is a little bit more conscious. This is happening in 3D. There's a plan being executed. It's slow and steady wins the race. There's not as much of a rush. It's crossing T's and dotting I's and making sure that this person, whoever they are, is sort of coming into the reading saying, I've got a plan and I'm going to execute on it and it's going to take as much time as it takes. And here's that 2 of Wands. This person, this is their present experience of the connection. They're getting very clear on what they want and they're choosing the path and they're planning the course that will get them to that destination. In the future is the 4 of Swords, so there may be some healing involved or at least deep reflection. In the past, King of Swords. The King of Swords is interesting because sometimes the King of Swords is just not very warm and fuzzy, a little bit aloof, a little bit distant, someone who kind of makes themselves unavailable inconveniently so. Other times, the King of Swords is the ultimate strategist. They want to, they hold themselves to high standards and ideals. They try to live in a world that may be a little bit unrealistic and too idealistic, but the intentions are good and honorable. So we shall see. How are you showing up here, Virgo, in the energy of the King of Pentacles or about a King of Pentacles? Could go either way. But this is about someone who shows up for you in 3D, someone who has your back, stable here in their life, in their career. They've got a plan. I love that we have the Knight and the King. So seems a little auspicious to me, your present experience of the connection. Here is this King of Cups. So again, a lot of energy around an open heart, around possibly someone who struggles to express their emotions. And so I'm almost seeing two sides of the same coin here with the King of Swords and the King of Cups, not for lack of integrity or lack of emotions, but for some kind of almost elusive energy when it comes to showing up. So that's why the King of Pentacles is here. This is what you're after, is the one who shows up. In the past, we have the Nine of Cups. Very interesting to me, because for those of you in the Virgo Leo dynamic, and there are a lot of you, so that's the only reason why I'm mentioning it. Yeah, this came out in the Leo reading as well, right in the same exact spot. So if you missed that reading and you are in a Leo Virgo dynamic, I would go back and watch that. Here in the future, Virgo, love the Magician. Yes, having all the tools at your disposal to manifest your desired outcome, feeling empowered by your gifts, believing in magic. It's a really lovely energy. So let's go ahead and get started on some measure of clarification. Here we go. Knight of Pentacles. There it is. I knew it. I knew I was seeing the Ten of Cups. Okay, so be positive here, Virgo. Whichever side you are on, there's some blessings coming into your life. Rainbow blessings. Yeah, it's coming in, and it's coming in consciously. There's an energy of this person who's like, they want the happily ever after. They want to feel connected. They want to feel the energy of emotional fulfillment and completion, that sort of nirvana energy we get. But they know that they have to sort of, well, first of all, tread carefully. I'm not going to say cautiously. Sometimes I see that in the Knight of Pentacles, but in this particular part of the reading, it just feels like they're being careful. They have their eye on the prize, so they don't want to make any impulsive errors. It's fate. It's destiny. You belong together. This happiness belongs to both of you. So they are on the road to get that sorted. Hello, Leo. Right? A lot of happiness coming in. This person is seeking their happiness that they know to some degree is almost like their birthright. Like they've been put on this earth at this time to be in connection with you in this moment. And they're moving toward it very carefully, methodically, deliberately, intentionally, with a plan. They're going to get their happiness, and you're a part of that. So all right, King of Swords. What in the name of all? Here's King of Swords. Yeah, I goofed. I didn't live up to my own high standards. Seeking forgiveness, second chances, redemption. Now this is in the past. Queen of Swords. Now we have a King and Queen. They know you were onto them, or they knew it at the time. They knew they crossed the Queen of Swords. Wow. Yes, and everything fell apart here. There was a very painful ending between the two of you. I am seeing the King and Queen of Swords as this connection. The sun signs don't matter. It's an energy. King and Queen of Swords, like mentally sharp, equals in terms of your communication styles, your mental processing, your intellect, your reasoning, your logic, all of that. And you kind of matched each other very well. And they just blew it, and they know it. And maybe there was some strategy involved, whatever it was. It did not go as planned. Two of Wands now. Okay, so they see what they want, and they, oh my God, this is crazy. Two of Wands, Hanged Man, Ace of Wands, Six of Wands. So I'm going to tell you, this person has already assessed the path that leads to the happiness they desire and believe they're destined for in this relationship with you. Okay, so that's that. And they're already moving forward very intentionally and carefully without impulse. Here's the impulse, right? And they're kind of surrendering to it a little bit. They're kind of surrendering to it. However this path is going to get me there, I got to get there. That's what I feel with that Ace of Wands. And so the Hanged Man is just sort of like, show me the way. They're just sort of surrendering to it, because this Ace of Wands is a gift from Spirit. You see that hand there, handing this person the ace and saying, go for it, go for it. And what do they want? They want the peace. They want the reconciliation. They want a win-win outcome here. This is a triumphant homecoming. And so, yeah, they're kind of surrendering to it. They thought they would game it out here in this King of Swords, but they know that they blew it. They were no match for Spirit of the Universe. And so now they're kind of yielding to it, surrendering to it. Let's look at the Four of Swords. In the future, yeah. Reconciliation, a cause for celebration, will bring so much healing. That's what they're after with you, dear Virgo. Wow. They're coming back. They are coming back. I love this. Deep breath, guys. Deep breath. Let's move over here to your energy. Of course, if you're here as a cross watcher, the things could be reversed. This might not be you. This might be you. You know, just take it as it resonates. But I'm feeling the Virgo energy strong on this side. King of Pentacles. Temperance. Empress. Five of Pentacles. So you've been feeling forsaken by this person who kind of hasn't really shown up for you, right? And the way it's kind of coming through is whatever this person tried to accomplish and failed at, you bore the brunt of it in terms, you took a real hit to your ego, to your sense of worth and value, feeling, very destabilized by the whole situation. I don't think the unconditional love went anywhere. It just kind of got pushed, like press pause. And so with the Temperance card showing up there, it's almost as if to say that you're at that place now where you're ready for all the energy to come into flow and balance. You're sort of trying to work through this. It's on the bottom of the deck. So when I pull from the bottom of the deck, for those of you who are new, it's kind of what's being processed in your psyche or what's playing out behind the scenes, not really in your conscious awareness, but it's there. So the fact that you're being super uber patient here and understanding that in time all energies come into flow and balance, and it lands on that King of Pentacles, and here you are in the unconditional love of the divine feminine, the Empress. And yeah, you got to get your mojo back, that feeling of worth and value, which is also part of the energy of Empress, since the Empress is Venus, Taurus and Libra. It's a card of Venus. And Venus just moved into Virgo. So there you have it. Restoring your balance, your worth, your Yeah, your worth and value. 9 of Cups in the past. Okay, so this person said they were going to do a thing and then they didn't do the thing. They told you, they said, you know, and you kind of were watching on the periphery for evidence, and this leap did not occur. I feel like there was a lot of complacency and sort of what you were ready to leap. They said they were going to leap. It did not materialize. Ace of Swords underneath, but you didn't understand why. You couldn't kind of get the memo, like, oh, this person is saying one thing and doing another. They're kind of not going to change. Everything was just going to stay the same. That's sort of what the problem was here in the past. But they said they were going to do something. That's the thing. You got this information, Page of Swords, and maybe you had a little bit of suspicion that it wasn't going to be all that and you were going to get left behind in the dust, and that is in fact what happened. Because you were all excited and happy and ready to take this, you know, leap into the future and wish fulfillment and all that. And this person ended up staying with the status quo, whatever that was. And now here we've got the King of Cups in your present experience of the connection. Six of Swords. So this is about the one you love. Yeah. You want to get past the complacency. You definitely want some wish fulfillment. It's almost like you're going back to the scene of the crime here, Virgo. But you're wanting their, like, some kind of emotional availability. Like, as soon as you know that that's there, everything will be offloaded. All the heavy burden of the past cycle, the negative karma. Move to calmer waters. This is going to be good. This is going to be a wish fulfilled. So it's almost like I'm seeing you offer the second chances that this person was kind of hoping for in the past after this very painful ending that they brought upon themselves and you by proxy. And the way it's coming through is they may have talked a good game and they may have been strategizing their way forward with you, but then in the last minute, it's like nothing materialized. No change was made. And it feels to me, by what I'm seeing here, that you're at this point now where you've made peace with certain things, you're getting your sense of worth and value back, the unconditional love is still there, you're sort of in that temperance energy, the wisdom of patience and emotional balance, and some healing is available to you with temperance, but it's kind of like, yeah, I don't need to push this. It will all, the energy will, it all comes back. Right? It all comes back. If it's meant to come back, it will come back. And if it comes back, I'm ready to pick up where we left off, 9 of Cups, right? And move forward. And offload the negative energy and move to calmer waters. Wow, the World. Yes, manifesting a new cycle, a new beginning, a close to a difficult cycle. God, Virgo. Yes, right? You've waited very patiently. There's the King of Cups, a new cycle with the King of Cups. It will unfold organically. You're manifesting it. Beautiful energy. Wow, what a shift for you, Virgo. That feels pretty good. So let me tell you who showed up energetically. Astrologically is what I meant to say, but energetically with the astrology is we have the Wheel of Fortune here is a card of Jupiter. We've got Jupiter retrograde right now in Aries. So that's Sagittarian energy, Leo in the sun. We have in the King and Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio in the Judgment card. That is a card of Pluto, right? Lord of the Underworld. Hanged Man is Pisces. Virgo in the Nine of Pentacles. Sagittarius in the Knight of Wands. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in the King of Pentacles. More Sagittarius in the Temperance card. The Empress, as I said, is Taurus and Libra. That is a card of Venus. The Fool is Aquarius. We've got the King of Cups out twice, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And the Magician is Virgo and Gemini, a card of Mercury. And then the World is Capricorn and Aquarius. The As Above and So Below of it all, a card of Saturn. Lessons learned. Thank you. Next. So what I'm going to do in the extended, there's a link in the description box, the first sentence of the description box. That'll take you to the extended. I'm going to push these cards up, and now I'm going to read the two of you together. I got their side, I got your side, and now I'm going to pull the two of you together. I'll also pull your messages to and from each other at 5D. What do they want you to know? What energy are they picking up from you? A card from Spirit of the Universe with some advice or guidance, or maybe a warning if necessary. The hidden energy is something going on behind the scenes you're unaware of but might want to know. And then the opportunities in this connection going forward, the outcome position. And I'll close out with some more oracle. That's what I'm going to do. The link's below. I'll see you there. Bye for now.